In this tutorial, we are going to show you how to build a customer analytics pipeline in Maia using Claude connected to Matillion's MCP server. The Matillion MCP server enables AI assistants to interact with your Maia resources in natural language. This covers tasks such as monitoring and troubleshooting pipeline executions, analysing credit consumption for cost optimization, triggering pipeline runs with custom parameters, controlling streaming pipelines, managing Maia team tasks, and running and tracking test executions, all without leaving your AI assistant client. The MCP server can be used to enable lots of AI assistants, but for the purposes of this video, we will be using Claude. In a previous video, we have explored achieving this same goal using the Agent Tasks API and Python scripts. However, as we're about to see, using natural language to achieve results like this from your favourite AI tools can be more desirable, especially if you need less fine-grained control. Because we're using natural language instead of code, this approach can be much faster as well. To get started, you'll need to install and configure the Matillion MCP server, following the setup guide found in our documentation and linked in the description of this video. You'll need Node.js and npm installed, along with your Matillion client ID and secret. If you don't have your Matillion client ID and secret, we show you how to generate it in the video also linked in the description. Claude Desktop uses a global configuration file to launch MCP servers, the location of which is clearly documented on the Maia documentation page that's linked in the description of this video. Once you've added your credentials to your MCP client's configuration file, there's one setting worth calling out. By default, the MCP server only allows read operations. If you are also using Claude Desktop to create and modify pipelines, you'll need to set read-only tools to false in the Claude configuration file. So, with all that in place, you can restart your AI client and the Matillion MCP server will be ready to use. So let's ask Claude to build a customer analytics pipeline that reads the orders and customers tables and joins them together. Add a calculated column, filter out low value orders where order total is under $10, aggregate the results by customer, and write the output to a table named Customer Order Summary. Claude picks this up, creates a new agent task in Maia, and starts building the pipeline for us. While it works, we can watch its progress and see the calls it's making. Before we check the result in the designer, there's something important to know. Changes that Claude makes through the MCP server won't appear in your Maia project until they've been committed and pushed to the remote. So once Claude tells us it's finished, we'll ask it to commit and push the changes. So now we can go and find the branch in Maia. Once inside of the designer, we can pull the remote changes into our local branch and see the pipeline that Claude helped us to build. Now that it's loaded, we can see the orders and customers tables have been joined, aggregated by customer, and written to our summary table. Just like in the API version, we can keep iterating without starting over. We just tell Claude what we want changed, and it sends a follow-up message to the same task. Once it confirms the changes and pushes it, we can pull from the remote and see the new pipeline. And that's it. Using Claude and the MCP server, we built and refined a data pipeline. For quick, conversational pipeline building, the MCP server is hard to beat. Check the docs linked below for the full setup guide. If you want to learn more about Maia, head to maia.ai.